6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from Indy. Ashton Doolin now to return. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Richardson back to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 39. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
He's not their bell cow. He's not a breakaway type of runner, but he didn't need to be. He just had to get forward and reach the 1st down before the defense could pivot and stop him.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Nix with it on 1st. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
On the return, here's Doolin. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way.
No gain on the
Ooh,
play.
so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Richardson on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt.
For the Colts.
And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Looking to his fullback now. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play action with Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. Even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They left him wide open. It's complete. They managed 20 beats him on the rip and a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will add to their score.
Makes the score.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Complete to Alex Pierce. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Richardson. And And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
The Colts are ready for the punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Nix. Mims with the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Waste of time.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. He tucks it and takes off. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
1st and goal, Denver.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nick's quick out wide, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Broncos with a 2nd and 7. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. The defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Lutz is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
On the return, here's Doolin. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 41. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. This gets the 1st and more. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw again, Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing again, Richardson. Now he takes it. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go again with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action with Richardson. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Play fake, it's Richardson. Oh no, he lost control of another one! But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Richardson now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punting unit out now. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Denver set to take the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
2nd and 3 now. The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Nix trying to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap, and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's a give here for Dobbins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was taken down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Quickly out to the right. Complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. That's on target to Pierce. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Richardson to throw again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for another Colts. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Broncos 13, Colts 10.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. Spins out of one stop. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix. He can run it, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Nix, quick out wide, complete. On the move, past the 40. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
To number 1, Evan Ingram. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Nix off the play action. They did it! He made the interception! Nick Cross has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Taylor. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
14 more yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the
Offense there, Kate,
line.
went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by a field goal. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Richardson will do it himself. He's inside the 10. And finally, he's down the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He'll look to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Setting up to pass. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Once more, it's Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early.
Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. One final shot here. Has it on the slant. And he gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game.
Touchdown, Denver.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Indy.